Professor Griff, Willie D, and several of these artists, they didn't read their contracts back in the day. They were so eager to sign and make that advance money that they really didn't fully understand these contracts. This is why these niggas are broke today. And it's the only reason why they go against the music industry, period. It's because they're broke and they feel cheated. So now they want to try to go against them and talk shit. But I proved something about Griff not too long ago. I think it was about maybe a year and a half ago. No, 2 years ago. Even before this happened, I said that this was going to happen. I said, if Griff gets thrown a bone, he'll take it. He'll jump up just like a dog and snatch it and eat it before he land back on the ground. And he did exactly like I knew that he would. The bone that was thrown to him was by Ice-T. Getting the group back together, and plus some of the other older groups, and they went on a mini tour overseas. This motherfucker took it. He lied to the people and said that he would never, ever mess with the music industry ever again, or anything even remotely close to it. And also, I remember when he used to talk pure shit about Ice-T and his wife. So I know that was a very awkward moment when they had to meet up and then, they shook hands or however they embraced, or hugged each other, whatever. I bet he felt like a fucking moron. All the shit that he talked about Ice-T and his wife. But see, that goes to show you. It's not about them being angry at the music industry because of the things that they see that's going on. They're only angry at them because they don't have millions of dollars and they feel cheated. But at any time they get thrown a bone, they will bite. And I'm going to say the same thing concerning Willie D. They could call that black nigga right now and say, hey man, listen, we're going to put together a reunion tour. It's going to pay X amount of dollars. Are you down? This motherfucker would be the first one to jump up. Yeah, I'll do it. But they talk all that shit about the music industry right now. And they swear up and down, I'll never go back, and I won't do this, and I won't do that. Just wait a while. It always comes around where they get proven wrong. These niggas should have millions of dollars. They shouldn't have to do this bullshit reunion this and bullshit reunion that. But see, that's their fault. They didn't read the contract. They didn't understand it. Hell, they didn't care. They just wanted that advance money and they wanted to hurry up and spend it. They couldn't wait to give it right back to the white man. Buying nonsense, buying this and buying that. Now they ain't got shit to show for it. And they got to beg you for money. Ain't that something? Or ain't that nothing? They got to beg you for money? Big time celebrities? Open your eyes, people. Open your eyes. You got to be kidding me. They don't have no worries at all. They don't have no shame at all. Begging you for money constantly. Like you owe them. You don't owe them shit. I started with this because I want you to understand something. The music industry is dirty. It's dirty, and you got some heavy hitters that if you don't comply with them, they will knock you off. You start making them money, and they got some ideas for you to start making them money again, and you don't comply, they knock you off. When they ain't got no more use for you, they knock you off. I'm telling you, I've seen it way too many times. Now, in the case with Sam Cooke and Otis Redding and about 30 more artists, now they have something similar for another reason why they got knocked off. Because they wanted to start their own thing. They wanted to branch out and they wanted to make some major changes. Changes that didn't include this white man still being able to make money off of them. So they took him out. And all of these situations was way too similar to call it, oh, that's just a coincidence. That was no coincidence. Sam Cooke died mysteriously. Otis Redding died mysteriously. Prince died mysteriously. Michael Jackson died mysteriously. Jimi Hendrix. I can go on and on and on and on and on. Wake up, people. Wake up and smell the coffee, because the coffee is brewing. You have to understand what's going on out here. I'm telling you, when you are no more used to them, they knock you off. And I'm afraid that's exactly the case with Nicki Minaj. I don't usually talk about celebrities, and the last time I did, I mentioned Dave Chappelle and how cloning didn't exist, and how this new Dave Chappelle is his double that had plastic surgery. This would account for the time in between him going to Africa and making his so-called comeback. That's not Dave Chappelle. That's his double with plastic surgery. I wouldn't doubt if they wouldn't try this same thing with Nicki Minaj, but I think she's washed up. I think she's through, because now these artists, they don't have that longevity. People will see them on top today, and tomorrow people won't even give a second thought. Jay-Z is done. Beyonce, she's done. They lasted a long time. They really did. And I think the reason that they did last is because they got together. So they were able to stay in the spotlight because of them having babies and them getting married, and so they were constantly being talked about. You understand? But now people don't even really mention them too much. They have to keep doing something to stay relevant so that they can keep making money. You understand? The Kardashians, they always stay doing something. When people start talking about them, shit, they get naked. Whatever they have to do, they're willing to do it. But at some point, even they will become irrelevant. And they'll die out. And it'll be newcomers that come and replace them. This is how it's done. And if they buck any powers that be, get rid of them. They don't waste time. I'm telling you. I wouldn't be afraid to even say that she's probably dead right now. They would probably come up with some sort of scenario. Probably drugs, Yeah, she had a drug overdose and nobody knew that she was, addicted to Xanax or some kind of fucking drug that took her out, Or they may blame it on somebody that was close to her in some sort of situation. But I can guarantee you, this is coming up soon. Because they're running out of time, because people, there's too many people that's talking about her and saying that she's missing, and they're coming up with all these scenarios. So they're going to have to do something. So one or the other, they're going to use a double, or they're going to come up with this scenario and put an end to it permanently. I'm telling you. So don't be surprised, Now, I know what I said about not supporting these people, and I still stand by it. I never said anything about not caring about what happened to them. I think we should try and find out so that we know what's going on. We should never be in the dark, because that's something that could affect all of us. I mean, I wouldn't doubt that this broad is already dead. I've never seen them just stop social media and all this and all that, and then, something not actually come up about it. When it happened to Dave Chappelle, when he pretty much got missing, and then all of a sudden they come up with this, oh, he's in Africa, and or he went to Africa, and because they had to come out, or if you will, they had to come back with something because too many people was asking questions, and so they had to hurry that process up. I think they done a rush job on this double, and that's why he didn't pass with Dave Chappelle. I don't think they were able to finish the plastic surgery. You can tell this man had plastic surgery on his nose and his ears. I can tell it all day. His skin is darker. That doesn't happen. I mean, you don't go away and then you come back beefed up and then your skin's darker, A tan only lasts for a certain amount of time and then your skin will return back to its original state. So, nah. I don't buy it. I never did buy it. And I don't think anybody else did besides people that just don't care. So be looking for one of these scenarios, either a double, and I guarantee you she will change drastically. And you're going to know because, it's not going to even be close. Or it's going to be one of these overdose situations and everybody going to be sad for a minute and then 2 months later you won't even hear nothing else about it. This is the way things work now. The internet is a very powerful thing. One thing is viral today and tomorrow you don't even remember what that viral thing was. Who remembers what was viral the very first time? Don't even try to remember it because you won't. I mean, it's just, because there's so many other things that have went viral on there. And